Alô, alô, mitológicos e mitológicos, mais um dia de bastidores aqui então na LTA, agora fase Américas. Ontem a Penzuda levou um sacode, então hoje é o dia do nosso último jogo de Brasil, LoL versus Cloud9, que na minha humilde opinião, eu acho que a gente tem mais chance no dia de hoje, vamos ver o que é que vai dar. E na sequência tem Zurus. Hoje eu tenho uma entrevista marcada com Thanatos da Cloud9, vou ver se eu consigo falar com o Rai também por fora. A Loud infelizmente não vai falar, pelo menos comigo não. Também não vai rolar nenhuma coisa do jogo 2, mas vai ter uns papinhos aqui, porque ontem vocês já gostaram muito da opinião da galera. Quem sabe hoje o Lupe deu a opinião dele.
A minha opinião?
Calma, agora não, depois. Dê seu like, se inscreva, sempre muito importante pra gente conseguir fazer o vídeo mais longe. Deixa um comentário aqui também, ajuda bastante no nosso engajamento. Se você quiser ajudar ainda mais, você pode virar membro da família mitológica e concorrer aos nossos sorteios mensais aí, que eu faço juntamente com todo mundo. Tem camisa, tem ingresso, tem vários bônus aí que eu saio distribuindo pra família mitológica que se une aqui ao clube de canais. Beleza? Agora sim, recados dados, vamos pro vídeo. Agora estamos aqui com Rai, lenda do League of Legends. So, Rai, first of all, thank you for accepting to talking with me.
Yeah, of course, no worries at all.
What's your job today here in Cloud9?
I am the team manager for... Oh, am I looking at the camera when I reply or do I look at you?
Look to me.
Okay. I'm the team manager for the Cloud9 LTA team. I work under the general manager, David Hahn.
Okay. And what's the attributions of team manager today?
Are you asking like what I do as a
what
team
do you
manager?
do? Yes.
I see. So the team manager does a lot of like the scheduling for the players. So like I take care of like our workouts, our meals, and making sure they come at certain times, how we do our workout. So a lot of the logistics so that the players can focus on their game. I'll talk with content, marketing, merchandise, etc. The different departments within our organization so that the players never have to talk to them. They talk with us and then we pass the message on and we organize it so that it's seamlessly.
Okay. Do you already play League of Legends in hard mode until today or not?
Do I still play League of Legends?
Yeah.
I play TFT. It's kind of the same.
Seriously, you not play anymore League of Legends?
I'm a TFT main now. I'm too old.
Holy shit. Okay, but you keep watching.
Yeah, of course. Well, we play, so I watch every single day.
You see something of Brazil in the last years?
I gotta be honest, I don't really watch any league besides when we play.
Yeah.
So I only watch our team.
But in the international, you see the games of Brazil? Never.
I've seen Brazilian games, but I don't watch like LCK or LPL, so it's not like I don't watch Brazilian, I just don't watch league unless we play.
Okay, so my question is about the Brazil, but it's not about our league exactly, because you play against us, in all of these years of your pro playing career, and we have the same problems since then to today. I think we are a region who only cares to fight and cares about the individual plays and individual talent, but we don't think a lot. We are a region who do not care about metagaming and strategy. And I think in all these years, in 2014, when you played the awards with Kaboom in the same group, then today, we lost a lot about the mentality of need to win and focus only in fighting and individual plays. If you can, I want you to explain how for the people and for our players too, the necessity of a gameplay focusing the metagaming and the mentality, because here in Brazil I see a lot of times we can win a game, we can finish a game, but we choke because we don't have the proper vision, we don't have set up fighting, we just go for there and don't think about it.
Right. So I think something important that all league players need to know, even our team, which we're not very good at, is when you're winning a game, you have very many options of what you can do. You usually have like A, B, C. Whereas if you're losing the game, you pretty much only have one option, and that's fighting, right? So I think generally speaking, when you're thinking about strategy in League of Legends, you have to think about the different options that you can do as the winning team. The losing team, you have no option, you just have to fight. But when you're winning, the way you keep winning is by doing options where they don't have a reply. If say dragon is spawning, right, but it's only the first dragon, and they're sending 5 people there, you don't have to fight that. You can go to the other side of the map, maybe get some towers, get their entire red forest or something like that. That's an objective of its own, right? So it's about trading objectives, and it's not always about fighting. But when you play League of Legends, the game is more fun when you fight. So I definitely understand why people do that. Our team does it too. And it's hard because when you're winning, people feel as if like the losing team should get nothing. You're up 4,000 or 5,000 gold. Why should they get this dragon? But like, does that dragon really matter in the grand scheme of things? Sometimes yes and no. It's just thinking about making more decisions that don't give the enemy a chance to win, but that makes the league a lot more boring. There's a lot how the Koreans played back in the day, like 2013, like 2018. They still kind of play that way. But as far as like a region getting better, like we need to get better too, right? Like we still lose to the Korean teams, the Chinese teams. We do pretty well, but we aren't consistently good versus them. Just like you guys play well, but you guys aren't consistently good against us either, right?
Yeah.
So I don't really know how to break that because we haven't broken out of our mold either, right? So
you say about the Korean and the Chinese teams. You think we can reach them? The West can reach the Koreans and the Chinese for real?
I mean, I'm hopeful. I think that we have the opportunity and the chance to, whether it's realistic or not, it's kind of hard to say because I think it's just a matter of like numbers. They have so many more people playing the game. Like they have new players coming in. They have their baseline of skill is higher due to the amount of people that play the game. And it was that way for quite a while. So it's hard to make up that gap. And it's not that it isn't possible. It's just really hard to do. Will that happen soon? Maybe. I mean, hopefully this Worlds we can do well. I think we have the opportunity and the capability to beat them and just be as good. It's just we need to build on our consistency.
One thing that's not happened here in Brazil and happened a lot over the world is using the pro players who retired in the positional coaching or as head coach or manager. Like you. Here in Brazil, our pro players, when they're retired, they become creators, streamers. Mostly because the money.
Yeah.
That make a difference for you in the evolution of League of Legends. Ex-pro players become head coaches, become managers, or that don't make a difference for you?
I think for coaches, they generally need to have a good baseline understanding of the game, and usually that comes by playing the game. That's why you see so many coaches be ex-pros or at the very least are high ranked. It's hard to tell players how to play the game when you're not very good at the game. Like sure you can watch a ton of VODs, but you don't really understand the intricacies of how to actually execute on that, and you learn that by playing the game. So for the players in Brazil that are retiring and going to streaming after, I mean, you're a player in the first place because you love the game or you want the glory, right?
Yeah.
Or the fame or the money. Any combination of all four. And being a manager or being a coach usually doesn't really come with that, Like, coaches are important, yes, but they don't get the fame or the glory or even the money generally as the players do. So why would you want to be like, a famous player making a lot of money to doing something quote unquote worse? I think a lot of people see it as like a downgrade in career. And there might not be a future in coaching as well. Because if you think of the upward trajectory for coaching, where do you go from there, You just stay a coach the entire time. So how long can you coach for and how involved in the game do you want to be versus like streaming as like a lifestyle that more than just like pro players want. Like a lot of people that play games want to be a streamer. That's like super relaxing if you can make it to the top 1%, right? So I think it's just a more lucrative job streaming if you can make it versus like coaching. So I mean, you can't make them coach, right, if they don't want to. So.
You was a coach in some time of your career, right?
I was never an official coach. I was like an assistant coach for my first half year here at Cloud9. I was hired as a manager, but I did some coaching responsibilities. But as we've brought on more coaching help with Nick Narrowsmith, I've had no part in that at all. I didn't want to go into coaching post-playing. I'm trying to be more of building a career that's like behind the scenes. And
nice.
I want a more 9-to-5 lifestyle, I think.
Okay.
So I've had my time in the camera. I'm tired of it now.
You do a lot for Cloud9 and do a lot for the nation in your years. Thank you very much for the conversation.
Thanks for having me.
And I am a great fan of Game Play for you, doing for League of Legends. Thank you very much. Bem, galera, estamos aqui com o Thanatos, aqui depois dessa partida onde a Cloud9 eliminou a Loud, então vamos fazer umas perguntinhas rápidas aqui para ele. So, Thanatos, what are your impressions of the gameplay of the teams here in Brazil, both in the championship and training and solo queue?
The Brazilian play so aggressive, so it was my impress point. Yeah.
In solo queue, in championship too?
Yeah, so both.
In the both of them?
Yeah.
You think the training, the practice, and the game here at stage go in the same way, or the teams? You train a lot with the Brazilian teams, or you only train?
Yeah, I learn.
Okay.
I play a lot.
You think the way the training is the same way they play here, or what's changed a lot the type of gameplay?
I feel like a little bit changed because in screen they play so aggressive.
Yeah.
But in stage they play a little bit aggressive.
Okay then. And what do you think about the transformation of the two leagues, NA and Brazilian, and LTA now? You think that can bring some improvements to all the Americans in this new format we're living here today?
Then we have a different point a lot. Like in NA we play for macro and sub game a lot, but they in Brazil I feel they play for fight a lot.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's a different point. So we can improve of them from fight, and they can improve of us from macro.
I understand. And now you play with the Brazilians a lot, as you say. What's the greatest problem of our region here, of the Brazilian players and Brazilian teams? Because I have the same opinion you have now. I think we only fight and we don't think.
Yeah.
You know, what you see we can make to improve, to change, to reach the level of you guys?
Then this meta is some meta, so top champion is important. Like funny these days, funny champion is not useful because funny champion usually example Olaf. Today Olaf was usually said swap. So they tried to dive Xante 4v1 and they couldn't dive me because Xante is so strong as swap. So I think pick problem is most problem. So I think they have to practice more some normal champion because this meta is swap meta. Yeah.
And in your opinion, is there a possibility for the West to catch up with Korea and in China in the fight for the top of the world, or is a losing battle for all the leagues here in the Occident? Because Korean and China are good in the next level, and NA, Europe, and Brazil are very, very behind of them. You think we can reach them somehow?
Of course. I mean, even us, we are some behind of them, right? But I think we can reach them because from boot camp we won them a lot, and also I don't think we are raining or scary is because I mean they have more experience, right?
Yeah,
and they have more like experience and some good player, like some Viper being like this player is good, but I don't think they are like super good more than us. So we can reach them, and also Brazil can reach us from more competition. So I think everyone can reach them.
How you can see we reaching them? NA, for example, not here Brazil. How you can see NA and Europe reach Korea and China in the fight for the worlds?
I think first thing is more practice, because Korean and Chinese are so grinder. They are so grinder.
Absolutely.
Like, never sleep. Just
That's
play
not healthy, but
yeah.
it had results.
But NA and Europe has more rest day, right? Like break day. I mean, it's not really a big problem, but we can practice more. And also, I think they have many stress for when they lose, they fighting together. Like, why you troll?
Okay.
Why you troll this point? And they fight.
Yeah, I understand.
And they fix problem. But I feel NA, some team fight, but some team doesn't fight. Like just chill. Oh yeah, you can die.
You can do
Yeah,
that.
I mean I focus myself like that, you know. So I think we need more passion to reach them.
I understand.
Yeah.
And for finish, what advice you can give to Brazilian players to they improve their gameplay and reach next level for example, win the Cloud9 in the next game or win LCK, LPL? What's the advice you can do for the Brazilian players here?
I think they need to practice more soft game meta because this game is very soft game meta. Yeah, we never match every time. You know, top soft go bottom, like bottom go top, bottom go mid. So there's many macro per game. So we should think about more map movement, not only fight or not only match. Yeah. Yes.
Thank you very much and congratulations for your win today, Donatus.
Thank you.
Thank you. É isso, galera. Mais um dia aqui de bastidores finalizados. Vou pra casa agora legendar. Ó, 2 vídeos legendados, cara. Vocês não têm noção do trabalho que isso dá, o tempo que isso consome. Então, pelo amor de Deus, deixe seu like, se inscreva, deixe um comentário. É muito importante. Isso aqui dá um trabalho monstruoso para poder ser feito. E ó, aproveitando já aqui, agradeço muito a Cloud9 por ter liberado 2 pessoas para entrevistar, o Thanatos e o Rai. Rai, pô, gente finíssima. O cara tá aqui de manager, nada a ver com nada. Chegou um convite de entrevista para ele, falou, eu? Eu falei, sim, pô, pelo amor de Deus, tô aqui desde 2013, você também? Vamos nessa. Então, é isso. O Brasil ficou de fora, todo mundo desclassificado. Tá rolando o jogo das ULAs agora, então por esse vídeo sair já vai ter tido o resultado, mas nesse momento eu não sei se a SUL perdeu ou não. Vamos esperar que pelo menos a SUL passe para ele ter a SUL ter um representante, né? Mas é isso então, galera. Valeu, falou e vai ter novidade em breve.